Dave Campbell's Texas Football, along with Wells Fargo and in conjunction with the Academy Sports and Outdoors Texas Bowl, annually recognizes the most outstanding high school football player in the state of Texas with the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year Award. At the end of the high school football season, 10 finalists are named. Fans can then cast their vote as to who should be named Mr. Texas Football. The fan vote will count for part of the consideration as far as who is named the most outstanding player in Texas high school football. The winner of the 2018 Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year Award, presented by Wells Fargo, will be announced prior to the 2018 Academy Sports and Outdoors Texas Bowl. Former winners include 2012 Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel, former Texas Longhorns running back Jonathan Gray, Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back Jaquiz Rogers, Carolina Panthers quarterback Garrett Gilbert, Oklahoma State freshman quarterback Spencer Sanders took it home last year. Jet Duffy, the quarterback at Texas Tech, is a former winner, and then, of course, a two-time winner. 2018 Heisman Trophy winner Kyler Murray was a Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year. This is this sucks. There's no two ways around it. This sucks. I don't like doing this because we have to narrow this down. It's one of the worst parts of our job, is that we have to narrow down the 10 finalists for the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year award. We have the 10 finalists, and here they are. Please tweet at Max Thompson.
What?
The 10 finalists for the 2018 Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year award. Haltom quarterback Michael Black. Lubbock Coronado wide receiver Blair Conwright. Wichita Falls Hershey running back DeMarque Foster. Mission Veterans Memorial quarterback Landry Gilpin. Hutto quarterback Chase Griffin. Houston St. Pius X quarterback Grant Gunnell. Fall City quarterback Keyshawn Johnson. Port Neches Groves quarterback Rashawn Johnson. Longview quarterback Haynes King. And Aledo running back Jace McClellan. There they are, the 10 finalists for the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year award. Fan voting for this will go on the site today. That will count as part of the ballot process for the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year. We also have a panel of experts from across the state that we discuss, as well as us here on the staff. The Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year award finalists: Haltom quarterback Michael Black, Lubbock Coronado wide receiver Blair Conwright, Wichita Falls Hershey running back DeMarque Foster, Mission Veterans Memorial quarterback Landry Gilpin, Hutto quarterback Chase Griffin, Houston St. Pius X quarterback Grant Gunnell, Fall City quarterback Keyshawn Johnson, Port Neches Groves quarterback Rashawn Johnson, Longview quarterback Haynes King, and Aledo running back Jace McClellan. We'll have lots of discussions about this in the office, both on air and off air.
Oh, yeah.
But this is, I mean, that was tough enough.
It's tough.
It was very tough to get it to 25.
There's some huge names left off.
It was massive names left off.
Yeah. And that's one of the things I wanted to touch on here is kind of why we made the choices we made and what we can reveal about the process so far. I know Aaron Flynn, who saw Garrett Wilson in person last week, was like, he gets my vote. Mm-hmm. He's not going to get in because he just missed too many games this year, and that's part of the problem.
Yeah, the problem is that it's just the kind of thing where you pretty much got to play a complete season. If you miss one game, we could probably consider it. But Garrett Wilson missed a fair amount of the season. Yeah. Which if you were to ask me, I mean, really and truly, if you were to ask me who the most talented player in the state is, it might be Garrett Wilson. Right. You know what I mean?
I'm comfortable saying that.
Yeah.
Jordan Whittington, another one. Jordan Whittington is one of the 10 best players in the state, but he just missed too many games.
He missed too many
year.
games.
Tamaja Brown, you got Dylan Jantz and Gunners.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of great players who got left off this list. That's why this stinks so much. Yeah. But these are the 10 guys that we feel like have been able to put the team on the back and have been the most valuable players for their teams. Relative to that. Now, look, reasonable people can disagree, and I'm sure there are reasonable people disagreeing in the comments. But
no, so far everyone's excited for the guys that made it.
It's an impossible task to name one player when there are 1,400 teams and there are 250,000 players or more across the state. Where we've narrowed it down to 10. I feel really good about these 10.
I think the key distinction is the same one you make in the Heisman. The Heisman isn't about the top 3 draft picks, right? This isn't about the top 3 prospects. This is about the season that this player has had.
Does Landry Gilpin even have an offer?
I don't know.
think so.
I'm actually not sure.
But he's put up stupid numbers.
Right.
He's got,
Michael Black's another one. I think he's got Permian Basin is it, but he did.
Yeah.
I can't believe he doesn't have more.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, because of the season he's had.
That's the thing. This is not a recruiting award. This is a reward for who is the best high school football player in the state of 2018. It is an impossible task, but we have the 10 finalists. We're very excited about. We'll have the voting up at TexasFootball.com this week. It will be your you'll get a chance to make your voice heard as far as who you think should be the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year. Please remember though that only counts as part of the vote. We then take that into consideration. Basically it's like one vote. If you vote for Joe Smith, then Joe Smith basically gets to cancel out my vote if I didn't vote for Joe Smith. Okay, so TexasFootball.com is where you can vote for who you believe is the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year. We will announce it Monday, a week from today. We will announce the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Year here on this very show.